Welcome back to another review video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you not one, but two nail lamps. They're both sun lamps, but totally different. I'm going to show you the features of each one. I'm going to let you know what I think of them and exactly which one I prefer in the end, but I'm really excited to share these with you. So stick around and we will get started right away. And of course you can see I put up on the screen the store that you purchased them from. It'll be down in the description. I'll tell you that throughout the video so you know where to find them. So let's get started. So this is the first one we'll be looking at today, and I'll be sharing and reviewing and letting you know what comes with this light. Now this one is the Sun 4 LED UV lamp, and we'll just open it up and I will take a closer look at everything and tell you what features it has. So in the box, it does have a user's manual, of course, with operation instructions and other things like the warranty, technical instructions. So that is good that that is in there. You always need that. And now we'll just look at it closer. So I'm just going to pull out what's in here first before we take a better look at it. So here we've got the AC adapter. And of course, it's got the cord all tied up, so it will be obviously a lot longer than that. And there is the little piece. And looking at the back is where you plug the adapter in. Okay, so let's take a better look at this lamp. Now, I like the design of this lamp. It's very sleek looking. One thing I do notice, you can't remove the base. For me, that wouldn't really matter. And it looks like it has some grippers on the bottom, so that is good because it is very lightweight and it won't move around on your desk. So on the back of this light, there's a 10-second, 30-second, 60-second button. And what is a really great feature with this light, it has the 99-second low heat mode. And what this is this is a UV LED light. Well, this is the UV part of the light. So what that is your builders are going to be cured by UV lights, and they're going to heat up slower so you don't get heat spikes. Really important feature on a light. And these are for the LED lights. So these are going to cure your builders and that much quicker, and your polishes. But this one is if you don't want those heat spikes. More with builders than anything, it just slowly heats it up versus just hard into heating it up quick. So that is nice. Now I'm just going to plug this in and we'll take a look at it a little better. So this is a 48-watt lamp, and it does have 36 LED lights inside. So as you can see, they're spaced nicely. They're not all in groups. So one of the features of this lamp is if it heats up too much, so if this lamp gets too hot, it has a feature where it will turn itself off. I'm sure that's going to be really hard for that to happen, but it does have that feature. So if it's heating up too much, it'll automatically turn itself off, which is great. Obviously, you're not going to want to have a fire. Another feature with this lamp is it automatically defaults to the low heat mode. So you're turning it off, turning it on. It's going to go back to that low heat mode unless you click one of the other buttons that does the LED mode instead of the UV. And these are obviously, like I said before, heat up quicker. So you just would have to push one of those when you start up your lamp versus it going right to the default. And now we're just going to take a look at it with the light on and see what the display is like. Of course, it does have the display, so that's good. So there is the display of the lamp. And now if you click the 10-second, obviously you're going to be at 10 seconds and it's going to count downwards. I just want to show you one thing with this light once this is done. So it did the 10 seconds, pull my hand out. Now if I put my hand back in, it is going to that default setting, that low heat mode. So very important to note that it doesn't go back to the 10 seconds. It's now going to default instead. Now if I click the 30-second, it is going to count down, same thing. But the minute I pull it out, or I'm going to click it again, the minute I pull it out, it goes back to default again. And then there's your 60-second counting down. And then I'm just going to turn off again. It goes to default and it will count up to that 99 seconds. And then this one is the low heat mode. And again, it's just starting like that. And then I'll turn it off and it's right back to that default setting of low heat mode. So important to note, if you want to have 60 seconds or 30 seconds or 10 seconds, you do have to click that button when the hand is in the light. So one thing I need to tell you about this light as well, the store that you can purchase this at, they do have a few deals, and the name of the store is up on the screen. I did have it up on the screen at the beginning, but again, there it is up on the screen. And with this light, if you buy 2 of them, they do have a coupon code right on their site for 15% off. So you can buy 2 of them and you're going to get a deal. Now, if you spend over $100, which if you did buy 2 of them, it would be over $100. This light is $64.95. So if you bought 2 of them, you would be over, and then you get free shipping. So really important, most of the time it's good to buy 2 lamps versus 1, just so you have 2 available for your clients. And another thing too, with this light, you don't need to spend $200-300 on a nail lamp. You can purchase lamps like this and they work just as well. And I've always used the sun UV lights, so they're good quality. They last for a long time, so you don't have to spend $200-300 on a light. And then when you're buying 2 of them, you're even getting 2 for the price of 1, or even half the price of an expensive light. So that's something to think about. Now I am done with this light. I think I told you everything I need to tell you. So we're going to move on to the next one. So this is the second light that I'm going to be sharing with you from this exact same store. And I will have the links for these lights down in the description as always, so you can find them. Now this light is called the Sun 2C. And as you can see, the box took a bit of beating in the mail, and these were wrapped really well. They were bubble wrapped. Like, I had no issues with that. And luckily it doesn't damage the lights, but it was thrown around in the mail, which is too bad that that happens, but it does happen. Anyway, so we're going to take a look at this one and I'll tell you the features and if it's worth purchasing as well. Pulling everything out of the box. Again, this one has the user manual and the same things on the back of this one as well. I'll open up the light here to take a better look. So I'll pull out the adapter first and we'll take a look at that. Again, everything's bubble wrapped nicely. So there is the adapter. Nice long cord. And we'll open this up and take a look. What I do notice on this one right away, it doesn't have a display of your time, so you're not going to know when it's finished until the lights go out. So that's something to think about if you do like having that display. Some people, it doesn't matter, it's up to you, but if you do purchase this one, that's the difference from the other one. It doesn't have that. And this one, I should tell you before we look at it better, it's a 48-watt lamp as well as the previous one I showed you. So that's a good wattage. It has 33 lights, LED lights inside. We'll look at that better in a minute. It does have the, turning it around, it has a 10-second, a 30-second, a 60-second, and a 90-second low heat mode. So there's your LED timers and there's your UV timer, and that heats it up slowly so you don't get those heat spikes in your builders or say top coats. So that is good that it has that. And as you just saw, I took off the bottom, and so it is a removable base. And this one does have a film on it, so you can remove that once you have purchased it. And here are all the LED lights, the 33 of them, and it does have the lights on the side for your thumbs. Very important, so that your client's fingers or your own fingers are curing your thumb, that is. So a nice light inside. I'm just going to put that base back on. So it's just a magnetic base. Just line it up and it's good to go. And I do see that it has this pink top on it. So if you really want, you can remove it. It just makes it look a little prettier, I guess you could say. And that's okay too. Putting it back on, just push it down. Actually, the pink is for your client to rest their hands on. It is made of rubber, so for comfort. I think that's all I had to say right now about that one, but we are going to plug it in and I'll see how their timers work on this one as well. Okay, so it is now plugged in. It is on, but of course there's no display to tell you it's on other than if you're going to put your hand in and it comes on, you're going to know it's on. But the minute you plug it in, it's on. So turning it to the side here. So the 10-second, I'm going to click that. And of course, like I said, you're not going to know if it's timing 10 seconds until it goes off. So I'm just going to wait till that goes off. Now we're going to put my hand back in to see if this one has a default setting of the 90 seconds or if it just does the 10 seconds because I pushed that one. Okay, so that did go to the default on this one as well. So if I put my hand in and okay, we'll turn it off and I click the 10 seconds. So it did go off after 10, and I'm just going to do it one more time here. So yeah, definitely went back to the default setting of the 90 seconds. I clicked the 30 seconds, so now we'll see if it goes off after 30. It should. So it went off after 30 like it's supposed to, but now if I pulled my hand out and put it back in, it would do the default setting again, low heat mode. And I'm just going to click on the 99 second. And you probably can see here, it's just slowly the lights are coming on. I'll let you watch it for a second here. And it's starting to get brighter now. So the low heat mode is on right now because I clicked just that. So it's gonna do that one right now. So another thing with this light on their site, you can purchase 2 of them to get a 15% off coupon. And again, if you want 2, they would look really nice on your nail desk if you have clients with the 2 matching ones, so you can purchase 2. And another thing, if you spend over $100, you would get free shipping. And 2 of these, I think these run at $54.95. I'm hoping I quoted that right. But so that's going to be over $100. This one is $10 cheaper than the first one I showed, and maybe that's because it doesn't have the display on it, but it's still a good light. It's a good wattage. It has a lot of LED lights in it. You're able to carry your thumb. It has a low heat mode. Overall, I like both of the lamps. I think if I was to choose one, I would choose the first one. Some of you may choose this one. Please let me know down in the comments which one you would choose if you were going to buy one. Again, I will have those links down in the description for both lights. So if you do want to buy one of them or 2 of each or whatever, it'll be down there. And I want to thank the store. I'm not going to say the name because it is really hard to pronounce, but you saw it up on the screen earlier. I want to thank them for sending me these lights to share with you. I think they're great lamps. Again, you don't have to spend a fortune ever to have great quality lamps that cure properly. I've had no issues and I use them every day with clients, and the sun UV LED lights are always good quality. They last for a long time, so you can't go wrong in purchasing. I hope you enjoyed seeing both of these lamps reviewed. It was really nice to see the difference between the 2 together, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that as well. So if you could please like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that, and I will see you again soon.